Assalamu alaikum.
An Iraqi shepherd moves his herd miles outside Mosul, as if nothing was out of ordinary. But the battle to recapture Iraq's second largest city continues nearby, as he is passed by a convoy of Iraqi elite forces moving toward Mosul to recapture Iraq's second largest city from Islamic State. The Wall Street Journal's reporter Tamer El-Gobashi filmed the US-trained Emergency Response Division during operations last week. As the convoy passed abandoned wheat fields, General Abbas al-Jaburi briefed his forces.
We need to liberate this village and the other village to the left side.
This 1,500-member elite team has steadily reclaimed Iraqi territory south of Mosul, along the critical supply line of Highway 1. Iraqi special forces entered the city of Mosul on Tuesday, beginning a new phase of the offensive to retake the city. The convoy continued to move along the front line south of Mosul. Today's objective is to reclaim several villages and hamlets. But first, Private Nasser Taha scans the battlefield for ISIS suicide vehicles. The jihadists' use of suicide car bombs have been the most destructive weapon against the approaching Iraqi forces and Kurdish Peshmerga units. ISIS has put up a fierce resistance to keep its last stronghold in Iraq. This footage released by the group on Thursday claims to show an attack on Kurdish Peshmerga troops some 13 miles outside Mosul. Evidence of ISIS tunnels were also uncovered by Iraqi special forces in Kaznataba, as this footage from the Associated Press shows. Private Taha runs the Russian-made Kornet missile system against the suicide vehicles. A coalition airstrike to help the troops sends smoke in the sky. That is where the target is. After a few hours of fighting, the units have returned. It's time to celebrate the capture of another village in Ain al-Jash. The village is cleared of ISIS militants, but General Jaburi doesn't leave yet. He talks to locals, trying to win their trust. He tells them his unit is there to protect them. The Shia-led government has ordered the forces to bring Sunnis controlled by ISIS back into the embrace of the nation. It is known that some Sunnis have helped ISIS, and there are fears of revenge. This young Iraqi man has escaped ISIS. He is comforted by the fighters as a part of the critical effort to win trust. There will also be the challenge of resettling refugees. Thousands have already been displaced. And there is the fear that the quest to retake Mosul could, in a worst-case scenario, displace 1 million people.